The Deathgripper is a dragon first introduced in How to Train Your Dragon 3 as the dragons being controlled by the dragon hunter Grimmel. They're an average-sized dragon species, measuring 28 feet long with a wingspan of 32 feet, roughly the size of a Night Fury. Like Night Furies, they are considered strike-class dragons. Biologically, this does make some sense. Deathgrippers share a lot of similarities with the Triple Strike, another strike-class dragon. Both species have scorpion-like tails they use to paralyze their prey, and both have a spiky appearance, with the Triple Strike having 2 large spikes on its head, and Deathgrippers having a series of plates along their backs that end in spikes. The plated appearance of the Deathgrippers leads me to believe they have some relationship with Rumblehorns, another dragon species that has plated scales. However, Rumblehorns don't have a venomous tail and don't share the same general body structure of the Deathgripper, like the Triple Strike does, so this genetic relationship might be tenuous at best. Deathgrippers share another strange similarity with a different dragon species. Instead of breathing fire, they produce acid blasts, like Changewings. Changewings are currently classified as mystery class dragons, and don't really have any other features that could classify them as strike class dragons, so this is a distant connection at best. Deathgrippers have such bizarre connections to other parts of the dragon world, but their classification as strike makes a lot of sense. They're highly intelligent, strong, and incredibly fast. It's unknown as of now if Deathgrippers can be properly trained. Grimmel controlled his Deathgrippers efficiently in How to Train Your Dragon 3, however, I would argue that his method of training was not based on mutual trust like the Dragon Riders of Berk, but rather by presenting himself as the alpha of the group. Deathgrippers' seamless teamwork demonstrates that they are pack animals, like Speedstainers, a sharp class dragon that also has a venomous stain. By asserting himself as the alpha, Grimmel ensured that the Deathgrippers would listen to him and him alone. This would also explain why the Deathgrippers didn't join Toothless's flock. They already had an alpha to follow, and given that Toothless's alpha status is earned rather than induced like Bewilderbeast's flocks, they didn't switch over to Toothless. Deathgrippers are an important dragon because they present a lot of interesting biological connections to other dragon species. However, it is frustrating how little we actually know about them. They're honestly a really interesting species, and their viciousness compared to other dragons is an interesting contrast. It's unlikely we'll ever learn anything more about them, but I'm so glad that what we did get to see about them was so cool. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next Dragon Deep Dive.